Welcome to a day in my life as a clothing brand owner. Here I'm just throwing on some workout clothes and my Jubilee hoodie to get started with. Then I make myself a cold brew with some goat milk. Every morning I just like it the most because it tastes a little sweeter and it's supposed to be healthier for you. Then I like to take a couple of minutes just to relax and be with myself, write a couple of things I'm grateful for. Then I go ahead and make my bed, as I always end up having a better day when I do, so it has become a habit of mine. Then I head out to the gym wearing my plushy hoodie from my clothing brand Jubilee Apparel. I start with light cardio for about 20 to 30 minutes and then a quick lower body workout. After this, I get home and shower and start getting ready. Hi guys! I just finished working out, showering, getting ready, and now I just met up with Rylan. He worked from a coffee shop this morning and we're going to head to Manhattan as I am pretty much shooting Jubilee all day long. So I have all these sets ready, but I don't think we can take the subway because of it. So I'm going to get an Uber and we're gonna go to WeWork in Soho. And Rylan's gonna do some of his work there, and then I'm going to be in and out meeting models and shooting Jubilee downtown. I just kind of want to do lifestyle photos today, so that's the plan. And then later on I have a couple of meetings and then I'm good to go. This is the little outfit. Since I'm gonna be running around a lot, biker shorts, comfy top, and then blazer on top to look a little bit more put together. My massive long champ with everything, cap, and let's go. These are all the collections. Some of them restocking, some of them brand new that I'm gonna try to take photos with today, so wish me luck. And we're shooting some looks for Jubilee in Soho right now, and it's so much fun. But it is a little hot though.
It is a little hot. It's getting hot, but you know, we preserve, we keep going.
Oh yeah. Days where I get to meet new people and be creative together are definitely by far my favorite. Melody was such a pleasure to shoot with, and I can't wait for y'all to see all the collections that we got to shoot together. Back with Rylan, finished up with Melody, and now we are going to grab lunch together, which we're very excited about. And Rylan is naked. I don't even know what it is. Just got back home and I have a meeting in about an hour, so I'm gonna work on some future collections right now at home, and then I'm gonna head out to get coffee and get that meeting out of the way. So let's go. I started off by scheduling out launches of the next few collections for fall and winter. Then I started working on some new designs for early spring next year. I try to create as in advance as possible so I can perfect the designs and not feel rushed when sampling the new styles. Personally, for me, this is probably the most therapeutic part of my job, and I really enjoy it. Alright, just finished an hour of work and now I'm going to head out and get my meeting out the way, and then I'm pretty much done. Fun fact, Sana and I connected through her watching one of my old Dallas vlogs. She was initially going to move to Dallas but ended up moving here instead. So when she found out about my move to New York City, she reached out again, and I'm glad that she did because we got to meet and plan a ton of exciting projects for Jubilee together. just came back from the meeting. It went really well, and now I'm going to do a little bit more laptop work, organize my day for tomorrow, message all the models that I'm meeting with tomorrow for content, just make sure everything's up to date. And I always find that organizing my day in advance is really beneficial because it allows you to have a really productive day instead of wasting time organizing it as it's going. So that's what I normally like to do in the evening before I unwind. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I wanted to quickly sit down and talk to you guys about what's going on. So obviously this vlog is in New York City. We ended up moving here about 10-11 days ago, and so far it's been amazing. It's also about to get really busy for me with Jubilee's new fall collections. Jubilee is crazy during fall and winter, so the more I can prepare right before the craziness starts, the better. So I'm just working on networking and meeting a lot of new models and new people that I can work with and produce content with, and building up presence for Jubilee online, but also just shooting the new collections and showing them, because there's a lot of new stuff that I'll be launching, as well as revamping and refreshing the things that I'm restocking. So that's kind of my main focus, and that's what you guys have seen me working on today, as well as of course working on new collections for later down the line. There's a lot of new exciting things that I want to kind of start producing with Jubilee and kind of branching out towards. So that's what I've also been working on. Next vlog will actually be us going back to Dallas this weekend on Sunday, and then on Monday I will be interviewing and training new interns so that Jessica has a ton of help at the warehouse fulfilling orders, especially during the busy season. So I will vlog that process as well. And I also wanted to, of course, come back to the warehouse and vlog there and meet with Jessica. We talk on the phone almost every week, but it's always nice to see her in person and update each other on everything. So the next vlog will be Dallas, the warehouse, and all those things, all those updates. But I just kind of wanted to sit down just for a second and explain like what's going on. So like I said, we moved to New York, we're loving it so far, but right now it's like the busiest season for me with Jubilee because it's right before it gets really cold. So I'm preparing for a ton of new releases, ton of new collections, ton of new launches, on a lot of little projects that I can't even talk about yet, but I'm really excited about with Jubilee. I thought I would just take you guys along on a busy day and do a video like that here. I am also going to do an apartment tour. I've had a lot of requests, especially on Instagram, to show our apartment and kind of talk about where we ended up moving in New York. So that's definitely coming right after the Dallas vlog, and I will be posting hopefully at least once a week from now on, just because I've missed YouTube. I feel like I was consistent for just a little bit, and I feel like I've been able to engage with so many of you guys. And then when we were traveling and I had my accident, it kind of came in between being consistent with YouTube. But I am so excited to be creative again and kind of take you guys along the way of my business growth and just all of the little things that we get up to in New York. It's about 5 p.m. now, or 5:30. I'm going to do a little bit more work. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna organize my day for tomorrow and just go through my schedule. And then Ryland's probably going to be back from the gym, so we'll head out, get some groceries, and have a little date night, cook together. So I'll try to vlog a little bit of that, and that's about it. I said I would only plan and schedule the next day and then finish up, but of course I ended up caught up in a million other tasks as well and ended up working till around 8:30 p.m. Lucky for me, my husband is super understanding, as he also has his own company, so he understands that sometimes I just need to take a little bit more time, and he normally ends up working too. Then we ended up preparing a super quick dinner together to finish our day. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, give yourself grace.